They think they got the answers. I change the questions.
So, I still got 4 things on my list from last week that I want to talk about. But I'll roll them into being warm-up bits. Unless nothing happens someday, and then I'll do one of those. Anyways, start with the first one, flag burning. This was a big thing last week. Donald Trump wanted to make flag burning illegal. And I get it. Right? In an ideal world, this is kind of what Donald Trump is going for. Personally, I think it's a wrong take. But here's the thing. Donald Trump doesn't just want you to not be able to burn a flag. Donald Trump wants it to where you can't go out in public and burn a flag. I get it, right? His argument is every time somebody burns a flag, there's a fucking riot. And I get that. that also seems to be... I mean, I don't know if I would say that the burning of the flag is what starts the riot, but that kind of shit don't help. You know what I mean? It usually leads down the road. It's a thing that happens kind of along the way. It's like tumblers in a lock. Things have to line up properly, and a flag has to be burned somewhere, or something has to be burned. I don't like the idea of burning things in effigy in public. Like, I agree. There is, like, arson concerns. And if you're out there protesting, you know, in black bloc with all your fucking Quick Creek milkshake thing, all this fucking shit, right? Your 50 water bottles in a bag that you're not there to drink, you're gonna throw those. Like, if you're already doing that kind of shit, you're not brilliant. Like, you're not brilliant and you're not capable. And you could start burning something and that shit could go out of fucking control, right? So I get the argument, right? What he should do is something like, you know, Second Amendment. I'm allowed to own a gun. I have guns, right? And they're my guns. And I own a flag. It's my flag, right? And I can burn my guns if I want to, right? Nothing says I can't. I could destroy my guns if I want to. I could destroy my flag if I want to, right? Now, I can't take my gun out in public, right? And a flag is something that is supposed to be inherently nonviolent, though it seems to make people violent. Because they're like animals, you know, like a bull, you hold the red flag up, right? And the bull charges you, gets all violent because it's a fucking animal, right? So there's these people out there that are fucking animals, and they see the flag and they go, "Arr!" and they become animals, right? And they do animal shit after that. So, you know, right? But you can still take your flag out in public. I'm fine with that. But, like, I could take my gun out in public with certain things required. But if I shoot my gun in public, there better be a damn good fucking reason or I'm going to be in trouble, right? If you take your flag out in public, you're fine. But if you burn your flag out in public, there better be a damn good reason for it or you might get in trouble. Right? I like that. Make it something like that. Yeah, you can have your flags, but you can't burn that shit because you can't just burn shit in public. Like, alright, fine. But of course, my Second Amendment. Alright, fine. If you want to make a TikTok, we live in a digital age, motherfucker. Catch up. It's the current year. If you want to make a fucking video and post the shit online of you burning your flag and say, this is my demonstration, man. Alright. Whatever. There's no reason for you to have to go out in public so that the 10 people that can actually fit around you can see you burning it. Who gives a shit? Like, you can't do that shit in public. Like, there's a lot of things that you can't do in public. You can't throw water bottles in public. That shit can get you in trouble. But you can have water bottles in public. Right? Like, you see what I'm saying? But I think a better way to deal with it is to make an executive order that says burning flags in public is fine. You will not have charges pressed against you if you burn a flag in public. Right? Now that starts to balance the fucking playing field. Because you can burn American flags wholesale in public. But you burn one pride flag, in some places you're going to get in trouble. Right? Like there's certain flags you're not allowed. You burn a BLM flag, you might get in trouble. But just make it to where, hey, it's a flag. It's First Amendment. It's freedom of speech. If they want to burn your pride flag right next to where you're burning American flags, we get a bonfire. Right? Because I think that if you start doing that kind of shit, that'll amp things up to where you can be like, alright, anytime any of you motherfuckers gather and you start doing counter protests, you have to be separated by the police or the fucking National Guard. Like, we got to do something to keep you assholes from fighting. Because every time one of you burns an American flag, somebody else says, I'm burning a pride flag, fuck you, and it just turns into this dumb thing. But you all are fucking animals. And the people that are burning the American flag, right, the other people who don't like that, they see them and they go, oh, that's just awful. That should be illegal. But you burn the pride flag, right, and all the people on the other side that don't like that, they're animals. So they just attack you. It's fire. Just gotta attack you. Right? I don't know. Whatever. I think the whole thing's fucking stupid. But at the same time, I don't like seeing people burn the flag. But whatever, man. If it's your flag and it's on your property and everything's, you know, safe and zoned and all the permits are in order or whatever for a public burning, alright, fine. But like, if you're gonna burn flags in public, I think you should have to go through some shit to do that. Like, that should be a part of the, is this protest going to involve public fire? It needs to be in a fire pit or in a fire area. Start putting up, LA will just become riddled with flag burning zones where there's just a fucking stone ring somewhere out on the fucking street, and you know, this is where we burn the flags. Whatever. God knows they don't waste their fucking government funding in blue states, so I'm sure they'd be all down for that. Whatever. The whole thing is just fucking stupid. How about we just stop being stupid? Can we do that?
They're programmed to be peaceful, like you. But for some reason, it's not catching.
Donald Trump.
What?
They suppress the lighting, the glycosylated salts, and then boop, boop, boop. Angry turtles. We don't like it.
There's the rub.
So, happy Labor Day weekend. Did everybody have a good Labor Day weekend? I played a bunch of different video games over Labor Day weekend. I was trying to find a game that I want to fucking play. I can't think of any game that I want to play. Got all these games, and a lot of games I haven't even played. But I'm like, I don't want to play that right now. Apparently what I really want to play is a Vampire Survivors type game that isn't Vampire Survivors. Who knew? So, that's what I did this weekend. I tried out new games, and found one I really like, and then I bought like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles version of Hades, and oh, I think I want to play the shit out of that. I can't fucking wait to play that, but I'm holding off. I'm letting the excitement fucking build. Anyways, so big important thing happened this weekend. Did anybody hear? The president died. Just out of fucking nowhere. Apparently he was like thrown out of a second-story window by Melania or something like that. Somebody had a video, and I was like, do people seriously not realize that those windows don't open? Like, they look like the windows you might have on your house. They're not. They're like this fucking thick. They don't just open. Like, oh my god. Like, the unbelievable fucking ignorance of people about the land that they live in. I don't know shit about the Kremlin. I genuinely don't. I know a lot of shit about the White House. Did you know that there's like SAMs on top of the White House? Surface-to-air missiles. In case somebody decides to fly a plane or a fucking helicopter over, and try and do something, they have fucking SAMs on top of the White House. They've got all manner of crazy, fun little factoids about the fucking White House. It's ridiculous. And people don't know that shit. Like, come on, man. Watch some Nicolas Cage movies, man. Like, I know the National Treasure movies, they look dumb, but they're actually kind of fun. And they've got some fun little factoids in it. Talks all about the Secret President's book and all the shit that's in there about aliens and Bigfoot and stuff, right? Like, that's all true. It's in a Nicolas Cage movie. God damn it. But anyways, Donald Trump died. He was thrown out of the second-story window. I actually watched a video of the Fox reporter, Ducey, standing there next to the President of the United States, showing him a fake AI video so that he can ask him what he thinks about that. Were you thrown out of that window, sir? No, I was not. Like... And I don't even think that's what it was. I think it was like supposed to be workmen there throwing shit out the fucking window. And I'm like, they just trying to gas him up to see if he'll yell at more workers. Dude, I saw that video and I was laughing my ass off. I used to work in warehouses. I was a dock worker for 15 years, motherfucker. I was a dock worker. I was a fork truck operator. For 15 years of my life. That's a long fucking time, right? That's longer than school. For those of you who are still in or freshly out of school. That's longer than school. That's only 12 years, man. So, I've seen a lot of dumb shit in warehouses. And one of the dumbest fucking things is when somebody who sucks at operating fucking drops a skid onto a fucking pallet jack where one of the slats is on the jack and it's just teetering, right? And I've actually watched motherfuckers try to walk around skids like that. And I'm like, watching this video of that asshole dragging that fucking pallet jack with that cockeyed skid, I'm like, it's a fucking tree, man. Like, there's just a tree on it. You can grab the skid and pull it towards you off the face. It's not like it's a fucking concrete barricade, asshole. Like, you don't need the fucking lift to push the fucking thing. And I'm like, dude, I was pissed off when I saw that shit. You want to know why? Because I've watched dumb motherfuckers do that. And it destroys the fucking floor in the warehouse. And you know who gets bitched about that? Me! I do. Every time. So I'm watching that going, yeah, I feel his rage, man. That's some dumb shit. What a dumb motherfucker. But everybody's like, oh my God. He has, like, respect for the fucking government property. He knows that at some point, somebody's going to fix that shit. It doesn't have to be him. It's going to be him because fuck that. He's not going to... Dude, you think he's going to hand off the White House to the next president that comes in? You know, when he's there for his third term? You think he wants to see that shit for the next 7 years? No, he's going to fix it because he's not going to do that shit. Because it's our fucking property. Why all these assholes bitch about it's our fucking property, this is government. Yeah, no shit. And that fucker destroyed the walkway. And somebody's going to fix it. Donald Trump doesn't. Alright, well the next president comes in. You know what he's going to do? This is a great optics moment. Look what Donald Trump left me. Look at this fucking big scratch mark in the fucking pavement. Now I've got to fix this. And you've got to pay for it. Or maybe it's the president or two after that. But sooner or later we're fixing that shit. That fucking asshole... He better fix it. Gratis. I don't give a shit. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a government contract, so you need to be fucking paid $1,000 for every fucking nail? No, not on this job, bitch. Fix it. You fucked it up, you fix it. But anyway, so Donald Trump died over the weekend. And then mysteriously, he came back Monday or Tuesday to work. Apparently, he was just, Labor Day weekend. So he was golfing. But there was a picture of him that came out where he looked like really puffy and like weird and shit. Like his ear looked really weird and shit. And like, oh my God, he must be dead. Because nobody can find him. Because everybody's pretending like they don't know where he is, even though everybody knows he's fucking golfing this weekend. They said on like Thursday the president plans to golf this weekend. Like, this is the fucking world we live in, man. Like, the healthiest ancient motherfucker that we've ever had in that office, and everybody's always like, oh, he must be dead, or he must be so sick, or fucked up, or he's got dementia, right? And the president we had before him actually was fucking dead in office the whole time. And everybody was like, he's sharp as a tack. Never seen a man more fucking spry at his age. It's ridiculous. He's so with it. And he was dead, like... So, of course, the obvious. Everybody knows that every fucking retard online you gotta say the same fucking thing. Oh, yeah, he's dead. Oh, it's so sad. He's still alive. But, of course, the consummate professional fucking... Like, dude, I thought if you were a politician, you kind of had to be a little more, like, politic about shit, right? Like, you had to have some degree of, like, not looking like a fucking retard. But when your base is fucking retards, you can get away with the most retarded shit. So Tim Waltz comes out, and he's like, did everybody see the news? Oh, shucks. And I'm like, of course he did. Of course he did. Why wouldn't he? It's about the most retarded fucking thing you can do, so why wouldn't he? Right? It almost makes no sense whatsoever that he wouldn't do that. He's gone out there and talked about how somebody should kill the fucking president in the past. Like, it doesn't fucking amaze me. Like, everybody's like, I can't believe he said that. Really? Where the fuck have you been? Were you not there during the presidential everything in the last cycle? Y'all just don't pay attention to shit, do you? And it's amazing, because you're all talking heads who are supposed to be paying attention, like you're paid millions of dollars to fucking know this shit. And none of you know this shit, because it's always a fucking surprise. The only thing that really surprises me is that I didn't hear any stories about Rashida Tlaib or fucking Ilhan Omar or Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez fucking doing this shit. Like, that's the only thing that doesn't surprise me, is that I'm only seeing clips of that motherfucker. But amazingly enough, the rest of the Democratic Party seem to be better politicians. Sort of. Dude. The real world, like the things that are actually happening, aren't fucking crazy enough. We seriously need to... What are we up to? The earth is flat. Brigitte Macron is a man and a murderer and transgender and his stolen identity, and somehow gave birth to her husband. We got, dude, Donald Trump's dead. We got all this. Joe Biden's alive. We've got all this shit. Hillary Clinton only ate 3 babies. Bitch. Like, Jeffrey Epstein killed himself. Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide. All these crazy, wild theories. it was aliens that killed JFK. For those who don't know, that's actually what's in the JFK files. I found that out. It was aliens that killed him. And the MLK stuff, nah, that was just white people. Like, yeah, I mean, all the crazy shit, Gulf of Tonkin. We've got all this crazy stuff. 9/11! Oh my God, that people actually think that people were good enough to fly planes directly into a building that tiny. Fucking weird. Like, dude, all this dumb shit. It was obviously a missile that hit the Pentagon. Come on! It was a 60 frames per second camera. You expect me to believe that it would only catch a slight smudge at the beginning of the fucking impact and then a tinier smudge at the end of it? Like, that's all? It was that fast? Obviously, missile. Come on! We never landed on the moon, and dinosaurs are fake. They were planted there by atheist archaeologists who just wanted a job. And atheism doesn't pay, but archaeology pays a lot with fake dinosaurs. We don't have enough dumb shit that we're talking about. We need to make, like, it's Labor Day weekend. What's going to be going on this weekend? I don't know. Football hasn't started yet, so let's make some shit up. Like, is this really where we're fucking at? I can't wait for football season. Thank God it starts this weekend. Thank God. People will have something to fucking do again. Jesus. What? Why? Why are we doing this? And over the stupidest fucking shit. Girls with septum rings are sane. Crazy theory that is. But, like, dude, this is what we're doing. We all have too much free time. Everybody needs to stop fucking complaining. Because everybody that's involved in any way with all of this shit, you need to stop complaining about all the terrible things that are happening. There are no terrible things happening in your life. If you have such a good life that this is how you fucking fill the time you have, you are blessed. You are blessed greater than any other being that has ever existed throughout all of history. There have always been greater concerns than this dumb shit. What the fuck are we... And we've still got AI to come. And all AI is going to do is just free up more fucking time. Oh my God.